Speak the truth. With Carl West.
Speak the truth.
With Carl West.
Speak the truth. Speak the truth. Speak the truth.
Yeah, Carl West.
Tell everybody.
Speak the truth, baby.
Ooh.
It's a podcast for truth. Are your ears ready? For Carl West. Are your ears ready? Speak the truth. Let's go King Farley with Carl West. Yeah, he is. Your ears. Carl West. Carl West.
Hey.
Carl West. Carl West.
Yeah.
Carl West. Carl West. Carl West. Carl West. Carl West.
Yo, what's up? Carl West back at you. Another episode of Speak the Truth with Carl West. That's me. Yeah, check this out. Hit the subscribe buttons, the like buttons, give us the thumbs up. Gotta get those numbers. Got to get those numbers. I need those numbers, man. We got a long way to go in producing this wonderful content. 3 other podcasts coming up. CEO Exchange, Image Maker Series, The Art of Business. They all coming up in this year of 2025. I can't wait. But right now, we got to get those numbers on Speak the Truth with Carl West in this podcast with Midwest Gap Enterprise. Give me those numbers. Okay, let's get down to this. This is going to be a harsh thing for me to say, but it's going to be simple and quick. Because the conversations that we as black people got to have, it has to be done. As they say, it can't be televised. It shouldn't be televised. But we need to have some real conversations. Dear black community, we need to have some real tough conversations, really. We need to have it done offline, off camera, off the internet. There's too many people griping and crying and screaming online for the world to see. We don't need the world to see what we screaming about, what we crying about, what we talking about. We need the world to see actions once we come with a solid game plan, strategies, so that we can move the needle on our communities. Because as they say, ain't nobody gonna save us, but ain't nobody looking for nobody to save us. At least I'm not, and the folks that I run with, we are not. We are all capable, gameful, either employed, or entrepreneurs, or bona fide hustlers on those blocks, man, making things happen. We don't have time to sit around crying, whining. We get things done. But there's a segment of the community that needs to understand what it takes to get things done and what we need from each one of you in the black community, young or old. He or she, we need to have a serious conversation, and it needs to be offline. We got to have real talk about some tough stuff that's going on, and if in our future, the future of our children's children depend on these tough conversations. Now, all you thought leaders, y'all know what these conversations need to look like. Stop being online screaming about them. Stop crying. Galvanize the church, which is where it needs to start, in the walls of the church. The pastors need to call their congregations, each of them, to a big community room. You can start off with the small room just to make sure everybody is on point. And then you move them to a bigger room to make sure everybody is on point. Then you move it to a bigger room. You make sure everybody is on point. And once everybody is on point, you take those marching orders and you hit the blocks, but mainly you go back into your homes and you have real conversations, some tough conversations with your wives, your husband, your children, your grandchildren, your uncles, your cousins, your nieces, your aunts, your godchildren, the neighbor. We got to have some real tough conversations, man, because the world is changing. It is moving. It is somewhat progressing, and in some cases, it's going down. But we can't be concerned with the down unless we going to be a part of that down. We got to have some tough conversations, black folks. And I'm not going to talk about what it is. I think everybody knows something about a conversation, a topic that needs to be had behind closed doors, offline, off the internet. No screaming, shouting, whining, crying. Pastors, y'all got to call it out. Business leaders, call it out. Community activists, call it out. Educators, call it out. Use the opportunity to get into those small rooms, get into bigger rooms, and when we get to a point where the room is full, and then we go back and we start executing our call to action. Because if not, there's a lot of people that's going to be left behind in this transformation of America. And it has nothing to do with Trump. It's been going that way for a long time. He might expedite it because of his mentality. But this conversation should have been had a long time ago, man, please. Dear black community, we need to have some real serious and tough conversations right now. I'm Carl West to speak the truth. Holla back.
Day, let the children play. They ain't feeling no pain. It's a beautiful day. Wake up in the morning, it's a wonderful feeling. It's good to be living, feel it all in my